Alright, hello everyone. In this video, we're going to create a tree, 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 tree. When I'm with you. Z, Z only. Oops. Move. I think it's move. Z only. What's this? Rendered wireframe. I think it hang. Damn. I have a very slow computer. It was bought on 2020 and now it's starting to go hot. And I don't have money to buy a new computer. And it hanged. It hangs, it hangs. Alright, so let's do this again. Move this. Okay, move. Alright, move more. Right, so next is we will try to Alright, so we're going to go Power Rangers. Alright, so let's copy and paste that and then rotate this to like that and then scale it down like that, scale or scale up, and then top view, copy, paste, rotate this like that, then copy paste, rotate it like that. The other one is copy paste, rotate it like that, copy paste, rotate it like that, copy paste, rotate it like that. Then this one move here, the other one move here, the other one move here, the other one, let's move it here, the other one maybe here. For this one we might want to extrude, so edit, boom, 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 extrude, extrude more, and so I think we'll have to go to object mode, so copy paste, put it here, and this copy paste, also move this here, and then for this one edit mode, and then select that, and then move. Oh no. How do we, instead of extrusion, like you cut, maybe just cut. Okay, cut. We have a cut here, loop cut, then all this, press X to delete the vertices, but then this one now is open. How do we close this opened? This one, how do we close this? Okay, so ChatGPT, close and open cylinder vertices and Roblox. Render 3D. Do we have any AI here? No. Okay, Alt left click on the edge. So edit mode, Alt was it? Alt left click, press Alt left click on edge. Maybe click this one. Alt left click this one. Okay. And press F. Alright, press F to fill. Alright, so I think we're okay with that. And we may want to exit edit mode and then select all. Can we group this? Move to collection. I think they're already in a collection. How can we group? How, or maybe if I select this, how to group objects in Blender. Okay, to group, hold shift, select the child object, this one, and hold shift, and select the object you want as your parent, this one, and then press Ctrl P, choose keep transform. Select all objects to group, press M, choose, then press M, new collection name is tree. Okay, then delete this. Okay, so for the tree, copy, paste, move all of them like that, then scale all of them like that. How to scale them uniformly like that, and then rotate like that, and then attach it to the main tree like that, right? Does it look like a tree now? So those should be in a separate collection. Right, so let's put this all in a new collection. So let's call this branch. So for this branch, how to select only the branch. How to select only the branch. only the collection. In Blender, if you want to select only the objects in the collection, here's how to do it. Use the outliner to select collection object. Open outliner panel, usually top right. Outliner, where's the outliner? Outliner, where's the outliner? Top right. I don't see it. I don't see it. F3 search. F3. F3, then search object by collection. Branch. Okay. Okay, so F3. Remember that. Alright, so copy, then paste, then move, and then rotate, and then scale, perhaps scale, then move up, and then 7, rotate. 7 is for changing the orientation, like that. Then 1 for side view, and then move up, and then yeah, so cool, it created another branch, right? So now we have that tree. We wanted to create leaves. How to do that? That is where we're going to ask our new friend here. Oh, just look at its power. Look, share screen. I'll share this screen. Right? Hey, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Can you help me put on leaves on this tree that I have here in the screen?
I can help with that. What kind of leaves are you hoping to put on the tree?
Maybe any type of leaves that may be suitable for this tree branches, this kind of tree.
Got it. Since it is a bare branch tree, maybe simple, elongated leaves would work. Are you planning to model the leaves yourself? Or would you like to use a pre-existing leaf model?
Maybe a pre-existing leaf model.
Okay, one way to do this is to use the particle system in Blender to distribute the leaves. Would you like me to walk you through using the particle system?
Will the particle system work still if I import this to Roblox?
Yes, the particle system should still work if you import the model, with the particles applied as instances into Roblox. Would you like to proceed with using the particle system?
Sure.
Okay, first, select the tree branch object in Blender. Then, go to the Properties panel and click on the Particle Properties tab, which looks like a small atom. Do you see that?
Hold on. If I'm going to select a branch like this, is it possible like I select a collection and then the particle system will still work?
Yes, it's possible to apply a particle system to a collection of objects. After you've selected the branch 001, could you please confirm if you can see the Particle Properties tab I mentioned earlier?
Can you repeat it? Where to look for it again?
Certainly. It's in the Properties panel on the right side of the screen. Look for a tab that resembles a small atom icon. That's the Particle Properties tab.
I don't see a particle in the properties.
I see. You might need to add a particle system first. In the Properties panel, is there a button that says Add Particle System? It should be near the top of the panel.
I can only see Tool, Render, Output, View Layer, Scene, World, Collection, Object, Physics, Constraints, and Data.
Okay, it seems you have the Object Data Properties selected. Could you try clicking the one right above it that says Object Properties? After that, you should see the Add Particle System button near the top.
No, I only see Object Data Properties, Object Constraint Properties, Physics Properties, Object Properties. Is this the one? Object Properties?
Yes, that is the correct one. Now, do you see the Add Particle System button?
I don't see an add particles system.
My apologies. I gave you the wrong instructions. I should have told you to select the Modifier Properties tab, which looks like a wrench. Can you locate that?
I don't have a an modifier here because maybe it's because this is a collection. If I select one object, there's a modifier here, and there's also a particles tab if I only selected one object.
Okay, so it looks like if you select just one of the cylinders, then you can see the modifiers and particles properties. Is that right?
That is correct.
Great! Now, can you add a particle system to one of the cylinders?
Okay. Okay, I already selected add. There's a particle system already.
Perfect. I see that you have the particle system added. What do you want to do with the particles next?
I wanted to use it to create leaves.
Okay, to create leaves with the particle system, you'll want to use the hair particle type and then adjust settings like the number of particles, their length, and the object that represents the leaf. Would you like some more detailed steps on how to do that?
Yes, please. How can I start?
First, in the Particle Settings tab, change the type from Emitter to Hair. Then, under the Render section, change Render As from Path to Object, and then specify the leaf object in the Instance Object field. Does that make sense?
Hold on. I'm trying to look for the things that you are telling me. So I changed the emitter to hair. Under the render, I will select change render as from path. Render as from path to object. And then specify the leaf object in the instance object.
All right.
I don't have the leaf object yet.
It's like you're about to select the leaf object in the Instance Object field. Is there anything specific you'd like to know or adjust before doing so?
I don't have any leaf object yet.
Alright, go ahead and select the leaf object. After you've done that, we can adjust the scale and rotation of the leaves if needed to make them look more natural.
Do I have to create the leaf object first?
Yes, you will need to create a separate object that will serve as the leaf. You can model a simple leaf shape or import a leaf model. Have you already created a leaf object in your scene?
Not yet. Maybe I can create one quickly.
Sounds good. I'm using a simple plane or a slightly modified cube for a basic leaf shape. Do you want me to walk you through the steps?
I can try it myself first.
Okay, I see you have added a Bezier curve. What adjustments are you planning to make to it?
I draw a line so that it will look like a leaf. How can
Got
I convert this
it.
to
You're using
a
a
plane?
Bezier curve to create the You're using the annotation tool to draw a line. What is the next step you are planning to take?
I wanted this to become the leaf. Is it possible?
While the tool is useful for marking the scene, it doesn't create actual geometry. To turn your drawn line into a 3D object, you would need to convert it to a curve object, and then add geometry to that curve. Would you like me to guide you through those steps?
Yes, please.
Okay, first, delete the annotation. Then, go to the Add menu, select Curve, and choose Bezier. This will add a new Bezier curve to your scene. After that, go into Edit mode to shape the curve into a leaf-like form. Have you cleared the annotation and added the Bezier curve?
Yeah, I already added the Bezier curve. So
Now that you've added the Bezier curve, switch to Edit mode to shape it into a leaf form. You can do this by selecting Edit mode from the drop-down menu in the upper left corner of the 3D viewport. Are you in Edit mode now?
yes, I'm in the edit mode. How can I make go to the leaf closer? Seems
It
like
looks
I cannot.
in Edit mode and have the Bezier curve selected. You can manipulate the curves. What is your next step?
No, I wanted to zoom in, but seems like the zoom doesn't work. Is it because I'm in edit mode? I'm in the sky tonight. Why is this not working? Yeah, I think the blender hang. I'm in the sky tonight. Wide awake, very wide. Edit mode. Come on, get on. How to add points to. Okay, how to add points to the what you call this thing? Bezier curve. To add points to a Bezier curve in Blender, follow these steps. Edit mode, select your Bezier curve, press tab to enter edit. Add a new point, extend the curve, select an endpoint, handle, click in vertex select mode, press E to extrude. This creates a new connected. Okay, so we're in edit mode. You should select edit mode and then select uh, vertices. Where is the vertices? Or maybe just extend. Okay, so it extends. Okay, so let's form a leaf and then extend here, rotate that. This is so hard. Then E again to close it out. Rotate like that. Select this. Rotate it like that. Select this. Rotate it like that. What's going on here? Okay, so we wanted to close this. Exit edit mode. Or yeah, you might still want to be in edit mode. Oops, select this. Then hey, why can't I edit this anymore? Modeling, edit mode. So this one. Oh man, this looks like shit. Alright, so let's delete this. Delete this first, vertices. Then I think that's object mode. Delete this also. Let us start from scratch. Curve, Bezier, move this here. Okay, so edit mode. Then maybe how can I on this reflect? How to mirror? How to mirror a Bezier object? To mirror a Bezier curve object in Blender, you can either use a mirror modifier, non-destructive, or apply a manual mirror transformation. Here's how. Manual mirroring. If you want to apply the change, select the curve and enter edit mode. Right, so we selected the curve. And select this. Then go to edit mode. Select A for all the all points, and select S, and then X, then -1, enter. So where's the mirror there? Are you making fun of me? Alright, so select all, press S. You want to mirror, Control M. Did it mirror it somewhere? Control M. How can I mirror? Hey, is this our friend again? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How can I mirror this Bezier curve that I have selected here in Blender so that I can have
To
like
mirror
a leaf shape?
To mirror the Bezier curve that you have selected in Blender, you can use the mirror modifier. Would you like instructions on how to add and configure it?
I don't want the mirror modifier. I want it to be like manual.
If you want to mirror it manually, you could duplicate the curve, then scale it by -1 along the axis you want to mirror it across. Would you like more detailed steps on how to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay. First, duplicate the curve by pressing Shift plus D. Then press Enter to keep the duplicate in the same place. Next, press S to scale, then X, Y, or Z, depending on which axis you want to mirror across. Then type -1 and press Enter. Does that work for you?
That work. Thank you.
Great! Is there anything else I can help you with?
How to convert this into a plane?
To convert the Bezier curve into a plane, you can first convert the curve to a mesh by selecting the curve and then going to Object Convert to Mesh. After that, you can fill in the mesh to create a plane by selecting all the vertices in edit mode and pressing Alt plus F. Is there anything else I can help you with?
How to fill in the mesh to create a plane?
Once you have converted the curve to a mesh, enter edit mode by pressing Tab. Then, press A to select all vertices. Finally, press Alt plus F to fill the mesh, creating a face within the boundary of the curve. Have you been able to fill the mesh?
It was saying no faces filled.
It looks like the curve might not be a closed loop, which is necessary for filling it to create a face. Could you try selecting two vertices that are supposed to be connected and pressing F to create an edge between them, closing the loop?
Alright, got it.
Great! Glad I could help. Do you have any further questions?
Now I wanted to apply this leaf to a particle system. So I already selected this before.
Sure. To apply the leaf to a particle system, you will first need to select...
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like you've selected the branch. It looks like you've added a particle system to the cylinder. Are you trying to figure out how to display the leaves using that particle system?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
All right. Under the Render tab, Particle System Settings, change Render As from Billboard to Object. Then, in the Object field below, select the Leaf object. This should make the particles render as the leaf you created. Do you see the leaves on the branch now?
I think I'm only seeing. Hold on. How can I? Can I?
It looks like the leaves are appearing very small. To adjust the size of the leaves, you can change the scale value under the Render tab in the particle settings. Alternatively, you can scale up the leaf object itself in object mode. Would you like me to elaborate on either of these methods?
Yeah. How can I select it now? Seems like. Oh, it's still there. How can I? Can I just scale this? It's scaling the entire branch.
If you want to scale the entire branch, make sure you are in object mode, then select the parent object. After that, press S to scale, and then move your mouse to change the size. Does that help?
Hold on. Maybe scale here. Maybe two. Oh no, not two. A one. Not a one. Maybe.
Great. It looks like glad you were able to scale the leaf using the particle settings. Is there anything else I can help you with right now?
Um, how to make this a little bit natural because seems like it's a bit too close and the leaves should just be in the branch, not inside the branch.
To make the leaf distribution more natural, you can adjust the particle system settings. In the Source tab, try changing the distribution from jittered to random. Additionally, you can increase the randomized value to add more variation to the leaf positions. You can also adjust the seed value under the Emission tab to generate different particle arrangements. Would you like to try adjusting any of these settings?
I'm in the sky tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Flying away, away, brown, white, dun, 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 dun. Everything's alright up here. I write it down. I'll be coming home next year. Go on, get on, get on. Scale. I'm in the sky tonight. Flying away, we were running. Everything's alright up here and right down. I'll be coming home next year. Random object rotation. Make it 25. The problem with this one is 2. So make this 500. And how do we seed? What is seed? 2 5 1 uh, what kind of stupid tree is this? Into the night we shine. Maybe we should have the. I think we can just do it. This. How can I copy this? Copy and paste this entire particle system. Can we copy this? Copy. Okay, so we might want to select all. How do we select all? So this one, let's go to particles. And then this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so you can actually select all of this, go to new particle system, to here, render as object, then the object will be this one, and let's, did it apply it to the, this looks so stupid. Everything's alright up here. Write it down. I'll be coming home next year. Come on, get on. Waiting up, hold down. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Into the night we shine. crap. This is a default tree. Okay, so let's just try to export this. If everything still works in Roblox. Come on, get on, get on, import. Let's see if the leaves are still there. Last time I checked, the Bezier curve is not getting rendered in uh, in Roblox. Into the night we flying away. This is so heavy. I think it's going to kill the this app if I'm going to publish this. So while waiting for it to complete, I think we're going to need a lot more powerful computer for this. Okay, so while waiting for it to complete, let's do another model here. We're going to create a new model. We're going to draw going to create another mesh. I'm going to add a, or maybe just another, that one. Go to edit mode, select the top, and then move to Z, move it there, and you might want to maybe delete this vertices. Then we want to move this. Go to that, and then move this to here. Could be this, right? Or here. Then select this. Select this, select. Press Alt F. Or maybe select. Alt F. Oh, select, and select. We just want to select this to um, just select F. See that? See then we're going to create another object. It's going to be a plane. We're going, oh, not a plane. We're going to cube, select a cube, scale the cube, scale the cube, scale it in this axis, then select the vertices, this one, this one, this one, and then go to the this view, and then select, 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 and then select, 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 select. Then we're going to scale this part to like that. And then select, 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 select. Oops, not select, 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 select. Then like that. And then we're going to use our modifier, add a modifier, go to boolean. No, we need to select first an object. Select this object, not the two object. Oh no, why is it two? Yeah, we might wanna select all of that. No, not all. Just this. And now it's part of the. We need to remove this. Uh-oh. Damn. Now we have to create a new one. Apologies for that. Let's just check our. I haven't finished yet. Let's create a new one from. We will select a. We'll add a mesh first. We're going to select a cube. Scale the cube like that. And scale it like that. Scale it like that. Then move on top. Move it here. Alright. Then we're going to add another one. Another object. We're going to click edit mode. We're going to delete these vertices. We're going to move these vertices here. And then we're going to select these vertices. Then press F. Select these vertices. Press F. And then let's exit edit mode. Now we wanted to select this, then press F. Okay, so why is it transparent? edit mode again. We want to put this higher. Okay, and then let us go to object mode, select this, paste, and then scale this down to like that. We might want to view it like this, and then so after doing that, we wanted to select, go to edit mode, select, or no, select this first, go to side by side, put this down even more, like that. Same here, select this, move this down here, and then move this down even more, like that. Okay, and then we are now ready to booleanize this. Right, so select this, add a modifier, go to generate boolean, then select the other one like that, and then apply this. Apply. So once that is applied, we are now going to select that and delete. Now we have a hole there in our house. Oh man, we should have just, yeah, we should have. Okay, so next time. And next is we wanted to add a new object. I'll call it a cube. We will scale it. Scale. This is just to put a door. Okay, so go to edit mode, then move this here. Oops, the entire thing. Move this here, and then select all, scale that way, and then let's do the trick again. Add a modifier again, boolean. Oh, go to, oh no, we should have exited this in edit mode, right? Yeah, oops, okay, I think they're separate. Okay, so select the triangle, go to boolean, select this, and then apply, and then remove. There you go, we have our triangle house. This is Mama's dream triangle house, Mama May's triangle house. Alright, so put in another cube. Then, is that in edit mode? Nope. Put on top. This. Like that. And then edit. Edit mode. Then move that to resemble a bed. Okay, so I think this is it. We will then export this to our Roblox again, which is going to crash now because the tree that we generated is very heavy. Okay, so while waiting for it to complete, let's continue modeling this. You may want to add another thing here, maybe another floor. Okay, so we'll create another floor. So we're going to maybe this size, like that, or not like that. Should be here, or maybe here. Okay. Then raise this here. If it makes you happy. Oops. And then select this. We're going to put it here, like that. And then we're going to put a hole here. Right, so we're going to put a hole in that thing. To do that, we're going to then go in this view. We're going to add another object here, which is going to be, oh, hold on, we need to extend this. So we're going to select this first. Oh, not that one. The one inside. This one. Go to edit mode. Select this, select. Go to top view. Extend this here. Right? And then exit edit mode. Go to this part. Create another object. We're going to pull a hole here. So it's going to be like that. And like that. Oops, why is it diagonal? Maybe like that, and then like that. And we also want to modify this. Edit mode. Select here, select here, select here, select here. We're going to move this here. And we don't want this anymore because we'll just put a stair. So if you enter, then you're going to have a stair here, or a ladder. That is another bed there on top. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do that and close this, and our tree here is successfully imported. We wanted to scale it down, and I think Roblox hang. So let's play. If we can play this. See, that is the tree that we played. Let's get some power here. itself falling apart? Why is it falling apart? Look! It's all crumbling down. Will I die if I get... Oops. Yeah, okay, so let's publish this if this is possible. Because that is a very heavy model. And let's have Vlad test that. And click to view live error reports. It has live error reports. Maybe it's too big. Disconnected from. Okay, so publish. Do we have internet? Yeah, we have internet. And I think, yeah, because it is too heavy. Yeah, we cannot publish it. Let's remove that and then republish to see. Oh, it's still having error. Maybe Roblox is down today. Performance live concurrent users in 17 servers, 121, computer 20, phone 62, tablet console. Really? Production analytics. What is this? The performance dashboard provides up to the minute client and server metrics for your experience. Monitor this page before and after updating your experience to identify performance issues early. VR 3? Really? I think this is just a sample. Error report. What's this? So overview, analytics, dashboard, retention, engagement. No. Yeah, why is it that we're having error publishing this? Is there an error or no? Yeah, we'll check that later. But yeah, let's just export this. Oops, we closed the window. Okay, so we're ready to we're ready to have some rest. All right. Later in the videos, later we're going to explore how to create a video player. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to do that this weekend. We're going to yeah, import this first. Where is that house? Is it house? No, what is cottages, right? Cottage anchored import. Let's see how it will look like in our right. So we're going to scale this down and then move this here and move this over here, scale it down some more, then F2 it, move, rotate, move again, scale down, then Rotate again. Move again. Move down. Move it closer. Rotate. What is the shortcut for rotate? Right, so that's it. Let's play. Okay, so if you want to have vacation, and why is it that the other, why is the second floor not rendered? Why is this not rendered? Export. Export again. All of them anchored. Import as package. There you go. Okay, so let's play that. Into the night we shine. Alright, so let's have our speed booster. Okay, so nice. Alright. Alright, cool. Thanks. Bye bye. Oops. We need more. Why is our house floating here? Alright, cool. Thanks. Bye bye.